Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now I am going to discuss about synthesis of purine and pyrimidine bases. At the first step is synthesis of 5-phosphoribosyl 1-pyrophosphate. This structure synthesis is the first step, and this structure get from this structure. It means at the first step, ribose 5-phosphate is converted into 5-phosphoribosyl 1-pyrophosphate in the presence of phosphoribosyl uh, pyrophosphate synthetase enzyme. This enzyme, in the presence of this enzyme ATP and magnesium, this ribose 5-phosphate is converted into 5-phosphoribosyl 1-pyrophosphate. This based from Liping code. So at the first step, ribose 5-phosphate is converted into 5-phosphoribosyl 1-pyrophosphate. Now in the second step, in the first step we already get this structure 5-phosphoribosyl 1-pyrophosphate. This based from Liping code. So now 5-phosphoribosyl 1-pyrophosphate is converted into 5-phosphoribosylamine. 5-phosphoribosyl 1-pyrophosphate is converted into 5-phosphoribosylamine in the presence of glutamine phosphoribosyl pyrophosphate amidotransferase. This one is enzyme. Here you follow, there is no NH2, though there is no amino group, but in the presence of glutamine, here we get NH2. At the first carbon there was no NH2, but here in the next step, in the first carbon NH2 added due to presence of this glutamine. From this glutamine we get this NH2, and this NH2 added at the first carbon of the pentose sugar, but in the previous step there is no NH2, so we can say that from this glutamine we can get NH2 and added here at the first carbon. So next step, this structure we can get, name is 5-phosphoribosylamine. Now in the next step, NH2 now converted into this structure. So step by step ring formation occur. Here already 1 2 3 4 atom already formed. So if 6 atom formed, there is single ring. In the next step by step we get this a single ring as well as a double ring. Now we get this NH2 from this glutamine. From the glutamine we get this NH2. Now due to presence of glycine, ATP and synthetase enzyme, we can get this structure. Name is glycinamide ribotide, and say ring already going to be formed, single ring as well as double ring. Now in the next step we get this structure 1 2 3 4 5, already 5 atom formed. In the previous reaction there was 4 atom, and in the next step there is 5 atom already formed due to there is N10 formyl tetrahydrofolate is converted into tetrahydrofolate, and enzyme is formyl transferase. So this chemical structure is altered, and this chemical structure we get here ribose pentose sugar or ribose sugar presence here also present, but due to lack of space it is mentioned as ribose 5-phosphate. There is no chemical structure is shown here. Now in the next step we get this chemical structure, name is N-formyl, sorry due to camera problem, we get this structure N-formyl glycinamide ribotide. Due to presence of glutamine, and glutamine is converted into glutamate synthetase present, ATP and water, there is ADP formation and it got inorganic phosphate. We get this chemical structure with ribose 5-phosphate. Name is N-formyl glycinamide ribotide. It means step by step chemical structure is altered, due to presence of some amino acid, due to presence of water, ATP, as well as enzyme. So in the next step, you follow N-formyl glycinamide ribotide is converted into this six sorry converted into this six atom: 1 2 3 4 5 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. uh, this single ring, we get this single ring containing substances. So N-formyl glycinamide ribotide is converted into 5 amino midazole ribotide due to presence of ATP. ATP is converted into ADP. So now the next step, 5 amino midazole ribotide is converted into this chemical structure. Name is carboxamino midazole ribotide. Here is carboxylase enzyme acts here, and carbon dioxide addition occur. So you follow, there are single ring, and another ring is going to be formed here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 8 atom is atom addition occurring here step by step. So we can say that we already get single ring structure, nitrogenous base single ring structure, and we are going to make double ring nitrogenous base structure. It is already going to be synthesized, or going to be formed. Now in the next step, you follow, due to presence of ATP is converted into ADP. Aspartate, here aspartate amino acid acts here, and presence of synthetase enzyme. Here this chemical structure we get, and ultimately we will get double ring. Here you follow, this structure name is 5 amino midazole 4 N succinyl carboxamide ribotide. Here you follow uh, that this chemical structure is converted into this chemical structure. Here fumarate acts here, and this due to presence of this enzyme, and due to presence of this fumarate. So this is converted into this chemical structure. Now in the next step, camera problem for due to presence of this enzyme, 5 amino midazole 4 carboxide ribotide is converted into this is chemical structure. You follow that another ring already formed, and one atom lacking, and in the next step, nine atom already formed. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 9 atom. It means double ring containing nitrogenous base we get IMP. So if you follow that, if you follow this page step by step, that how there was no nitrogenous base, no nitrogen, but how this single ring, how this double ring we get, it is very much easy to understand if you follow this page and details from the textbook. If you have any problem, ask me. Thank you.